Well, howdy everyone. Sorry I haven't done a video in a few weeks. Been busy. Show you what I've been working on. This is one of my garden beds. Got a raised bed. Got fix me some hoops on it because we're still getting a little frost. But got my deer net up and caution net because where I got so close to my driveway. What I got in there: sweet corn, bush beans, red and white onions, different types of cabbages, different types of tomatoes, and I got some marigolds and lettuce and stuff like that. So that's doing real good, especially after all this freaking rain we've got. Here's some more seedlings I got to work on today to build another bed. I got some peppers, tomatoes, and those are going to my daughter Dallas. Those are too hot. I accidentally planted ones that are too hot. Let me pull my shorts up. I've got the dewdrops all the time. Everybody knows that. If you know me, over there's another raised bed. I've got onions, white and red onions in it. I got a little row of potatoes, cabbage, and carrots. Up there on the hill, I've got 3 rows of potatoes, red and white, and cabbage. And over there in that little one, cucumbers, straight 8s, and pickle carrot, yeah, pickle cucumbers, yeah. Oop. And of course my little flower beds, they're doing pretty good. This is my little picnic area. We do our cookouts, grill, seats. The top was built by my uncle. This was my uncle's place, my uncle and aunt. They passed away and I bought it off of my cousin. I think that's been about 11 years ago. Let me see if I can get this straightened up now. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a video. Been so busy working outside. There's my old ugly mug if you want to see it. Ooh, you're so pretty, Rod. You and your orange hat. It's one of my hunting hats. So that way when I go in the woods, nobody don't shoot me in the head because I got a big ass fucking target. Hell, it's probably even easier for people to shoot me if they wanted to. I've been wanting to talk about a preacher down in great state Tennessee, fucking Greg Locke. I wouldn't consider him a preacher, but I'm not going to talk about. He kind of, I got to put him on a back burner. Might do one later tonight about him because I've been doing some studying. Make sure I say what I say is right, and you know, that little sawed off fucker be the type to try to sue somebody. But what I want to talk about is when the fuck is Congress going to have the balls to do something about this gun violence in America? Here you got Texas, one of the most conservative fucking states in the union. Hell, you don't even have to have a license to carry a fucking gun. Yeehaw, bang, 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 motherfuckers. And you see what bang, bang gets? 19 precious little children shot to death yesterday in their fucking classroom with their teacher. I thought after Sandy Hook that all across the country, they always, towns and counties and states were putting like guards at these schools. I know out here at Tazewell, this is one thing I give Tazewell credit for. My goddamn, you cannot get into the school unless they know who the fuck you are, because them doors are locked while them kids are in school. And they also have an armed officer walking the fucking floors. That's the high school, middle school, elementary school. I applaud our sheriff for that, even though my sheriff is a big gun nut too, which I can't understand. You're a cop. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand the Second Amendment. I'm for the Second Amendment. I agree that everybody should have the right to bear arms. But, you know, people back then were more sensible. They didn't just go walk into a fucking classroom and start shooting fucking everybody. One, it'd take too long to reload. They'd get one shot off and everybody be gone. But people do need, if they feel like it, the right to protect their property with a gun, protect their home, their family with a gun. I agree with that. But I also think that there's a way that we can weed out these nut fucks with a gun. You know, why can't they legislate from the House, the Senate, even states, to where you have to take mandatory, you have to be 21 years old, because you gotta be 21 years old to drink. So I think you should be 21 years before you actually put a gun in your fucking hand. I think you should have to go through a 2-week training. Do you know, to be a coal miner in West Virginia, it's like 4 weeks of training. 2 weeks for surface and 2 weeks for underground. I know, I took it. In Virginia, it's a week for surface and underground. So when I took my mining classes, 6 fucking weeks of school. Now I was raised coal mining. My daddy, my uncles, my grandpas, fuck, even my great grandpas. But I still had to take the classes. Just because I knew it, don't mean I knew it. It's assault rifles. I know everybody gets all butthurt when you talk about assault rifles. And magazine capacities and all that bullshit. I mean, seriously. How many goddamn guns do you need to protect your property? You think the fucking Russians are going to come over here? No. Do you think the Taliban's going to come over here? No. You know the reason why no one will invade our country? Even think about it. It ain't because of guns. It is a factor. It's because we got too much ocean in between us. We will see them coming 100 miles away, 1,000 miles away. Hell, as soon as they take off. So we'll be ready and prepared. Our military will buck them up. But all these Joe Blows around here talking about gun rights, gun laws. I mean, you're talking, I mean, see, there's an abortion issue I want to get into, also a video. I've been thinking a lot this past month. I haven't put out a video. Been busy, but I've been thinking. You Republicans, you care more about a fucking clump of cells inside a woman's body and the baby inside the body than you do once it's born. Once it's born, you don't help with the nurturing of the baby. You don't help with the health care of the baby. You don't help with the education of the baby. You don't help with expenses. I mean, it's expensive to have a fucking baby. I know. I've had 4. And I'm broke as fuck. I killed myself to raise my kids. And I do it all over again because I love my babies, man. My kids are my world. My grandbabies, my world. But the thought of them going to a grocery store, going to school, especially my grandbabies, and somebody walking in and shooting and killing them, I just can't imagine what these parents are going through that's had this happen, and it's happened now, and what they're going through now. I can't imagine it. Because I'm telling you, you let somebody kill one of my grandbabies, it won't be pretty. But you people, you senators, you congressmen and women, you gotta do something. These Fox News saying, well, this ain't the time to be talking about it. No, this is a fucking perfect time to be talking about it. These parents are grieving. They're devastated. They'll never be the same. These kids, these teachers that seen this shit, these cops that witnessed this will never be the same. So what does it take to get Governor Greg Abbott and all these governors to protect their fucking kids, man? Protect their people. I don't give a shit if you're Republican or Democrat. You got to protect your people. Just like that boy, what was in Boston, drove what, an hour or two to a black community because he's a racist motherfucker just to kill black people? The fuck is wrong with you people? The United States is a melting pot, a mixture of Caucasians, whites, blacks, browns, reds, yellows. Hell, maybe one of these days it'll be purple, pink, green. But this bigotry, this hate, this racism, it's just gotta stop. This motherfucker shot his damn grandmother. You know, if you made people take a 2-week training course by law enforcement or military to be able to have the right to have a gun, under the Second Amendment, you have the right to bear arms, but you're going to have to get some fucking training to use that gun and know the purpose of that gun. I've heard that shit. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. That's right. Take the gun away, then people won't be killing people. And I've heard the argument, oh, people will kill each other with a knife. Happens all the time. A rock. Happens all the time. But how many goddamn people can you go through a crowd killing with a knife? How many goddamn people can you kill going through a crowd banging their head with a rock before somebody finally steps in and whips your ass? If you got some type of rifle, I'm not even going to say assault, I'm just going to say rifle, that has, let's just say 10 rounds. And it's automatic, not fully, just automatic. Pow, 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 pow. As quick as you can pull that trigger, as quick as you can kill somebody. Pow, pow, pow. Don't need to be fully automatic. Fully is where you just hold the damn trigger down and blah, bullets come a fly. I hurt for these kids. I hurt for these families. I hurt for the people at the grocery store up in Boston, their families. Their lives are devastated. That motherfucker gave up. He tried to kill himself, but they actually talked that white boy out of it. This one they killed. There's no justice if he kills himself. There ain't no justice even when you take him to court and put him in a fucking prison for life. They just ain't no justice for these people that get killed by a gun. Or these kids killed by a gun. America used to be great. We ain't great no more. Half of us hate the other half, and the other half hates the other half. We hate each other. Why? Because of some blown up, orange looking fucking cheese puff bitch? Seriously? You all are going to draw the line with him? That's all I heard when I was growing up. We need a businessman around our country. Well, you got one. You had one. What did he do? He made billions for himself as a president. What did he do for our country? He didn't do a goddamn thing. Oh, he cut the taxes for the rich, made them richer. You know, during the pandemic, there's like 200 and some new billionaires because of the pandemic. I got friends of mine. We went hunting together with our 22s or our shotguns. I never thought about getting a fucking assault rifle or a rifle that holds 20, 30, 40, 50 rounds. I never thought about that. I always seen them in books. I was like, wow. But I just don't see him paying $2,000 for a fucking gun when I can go here and pay, I don't know, a couple $100 for a shotgun to do the same damn damage if I'm trying to protect my home. I got 22 rifle. I'm pretty damn good with it. I can kill people just as good as a goddamn rifle with a armor piercing bullets or any bullshit like that. I worry about people. I'm one of these people. I have empathy. I have so much empathy. I'm like my daddy. Daddy had it. I never understood why Daddy would hurt so bad when people he'd see it on the news, or people in the family would fuck him up, or friends would fuck him up. But he told me on the porch, not long before he died. He said, Rod, you carry too many crosses for everybody. You need to learn to put their crosses down and pack your own. That was back in the day when I used to go to church. And I told Daddy, I said, I don't know how. And he looked at me and he said, I don't either. That's the difference between a Republican and a Democrat. I don't always agree with Democrats' shit they do, but you know what? They fight for our democracy. They fight for children. They fight for health care. They fight for gun rights and gun laws and restrictions and all that. They fight for clean water. They fight for clean air. They fight for to change climate change. Try to change climate change, but it's too late. You can look out there at Lake Mead. I've drove over to Hoover Dam before 9/11, and the water was damn near at the top of it. Now it don't even look right. And I know this doesn't, this all pertains. It really does. We need fucking leaders that's got the balls to say and do and legislate the right thing. Who gives a fuck what Fox News says? Who gives a fuck what Matt Gaetz says or Marjorie Taylor Greene, that dumb cunt? Or that Laura Bobar, whatever, that little cunt. Fuck them. And what about DeSantis? That dumb fuck fighting the gays and the LGBTQ community in fucking Florida. What the fuck? Trump's done more damage to this country than people realize. By him, well, Mitch McConnell too. By them stealing 2 appointees for the Supreme Court from the Democrats, the 3 conservative judges we got up there, next 30, 40 years, we're going to go back, man. Instead of being progressive and moving forward, we're going to go back. That's right, women, get used to it. Much as I hate it. I do. I think a woman is equal to a man. I think a woman has the right to make the decision of her own body. But you women, I'm sorry. You gays, I'm sorry. Blacks, browns, natives, I'm sorry. I ain't a damn thing I can do about it. I vote to try to stop this shit. That's all I can do. And the rest of you motherfuckers out there, if you don't get out and vote like we did to get Trump out, they're going to put us back. They're going to put us back. They're going to be telling women what to do with their body, whether they're having an abortion or not. Keep your ass in the kitchen, barefoot, pregnant, legs up, ass down. Sorry. I'll just keep voting to try to stop it. White supremacist motherfuckers are going to give black people, brown people, fucking hell, yellow people. I do everything I can to stop them. But you got to do your job too. I don't want to see the Jim Crow days come back. Everybody's equal to me, man. I don't care your color. I don't care about your religion. I'm not a religious person. Was raised on religion. And I know for a fact that if we don't stop, put the brakes on this shit, there are going to be more kids die. There are going to be more people die by our own hands. You ain't going to have to worry about climate change fucking us up. I mean, Trump even said, posted up, it's time for a civil war. No, we don't need no civil war. People that think like that are fucking insane. Just because I don't agree with you, don't mean I hate you. I might dislike you, don't want to be around you. But I will listen to you. Because I will critique you, man. I'll tell you straight up. That's fucked up. I don't agree with it. If somebody like me that was raised in an all-white county, I didn't see my first black person till we moved up here to Tazewell in 1987 or 86. I was, 15, 16 years old. I learned. They taught me. I wanted to learn. I wanted to know about black people. The only black people I ever seen was on TV. And that goes for the brown people too. The first brown people I seen was when came Tazewell. and Asian people. We're a melting pot of so many different people that has come from all over the fucking world. They want to be here and be Americans and live the American dream. Ain't no American dream no more. Ain't none. We keep destroying it for people. Here we've got a shortage of like 3 million, 5 million jobs that need to be filled. And everybody bitches about these people coming from the South, from Mexico, Central America and all that. Why? They're going to do the jobs that we won't do. Jesus fuck. America's got to get its shit together, man. There's going to be more kids die. More people die. And I don't want that. And neither should you. So if you get a chance, fuck, go vote blue. Vote Democrat. I don't care if it's a town, county, state, whatever. Go vote blue. We've got to stop these crazy fucking Republicans and these fucking bullshit laws and then sit back and not doing a goddamn thing. And that goes, let me back up for a second. Joe Manchin, West Virginia, is a Republican. His ass needs to go. He's all about the money. He don't give a fuck about the people. He don't give a fuck about the people in West Virginia. And he don't give a fuck about the people in America. And that goes for that bitch over and that senator over in Arizona too, Krista Sinema. She got voted in as a Democratic progressive, and now what's she? Oh, she's taking the money from the pharmaceutical companies. She's right there with fucking Joe Manchin. Here we've got the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and we can't get shit done because of 2 fucking senators. They need to go. I'll talk to y'all later, and my next one will be about Greg Locke, so be watching out for that. Thank y'all for letting me blow off some steam and being patient with me. And I'll give you some health updates next time. Y'all have a good one. Don't work too hard.